On this edition of the AUDIOZONE channel.
The alarm's going off. Keep on going. Pretend you're taking the car. So right now, what's going on, Mrs. Dexter?
Won't start.
It won't start. It's not letting you do nothing. So right now your car is disabled. What up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Cruz, aka known as the AUDIOZONE. I want to thank you guys for watching. I always thank you guys for the support. First of all, man, God has been great. We're here at the shop today, rock and rolling. We got a couple bills we got to work on, but one of the biggest things going on is these thefts from Dodge. So we have a beautiful car that belongs to one of my customers. He has a beautiful Scat Pack 392. It is a high target car. For you guys that do not know, this car is 60 times more likely to be robbed than any other car. One of the biggest things behind this platform right now is going to be this car can get the motor pulled out. There is no VIN, and it could become a 426. So they become very popular out there in the market for aftermarket. But we brought it in for security. This one we're going to be outfitting with the Compustar system with the drone. Really cool unit. It does a kill switch in the car, stops the car from being able to be started, gives you live notification if your glass is tampered with, because it has a glass brake sensor. It has a tilt sensor because they try to lift up the car in any way or kind of use any jacks or tow trucks. Has tow alerts, also has shock sensor, door triggers, hood triggers, and trunk triggers, and is all connected immediately to your phone, allowing you to be able to be in contact with your car and know exactly what's going on with the unit. We have done these and we've had a great successful rate of being able to have these cars prevented from being stolen. Some of them have had broken glasses, but the cars have remained, which is the biggest thing. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather deal with the glass than have to deal with the whole car. So right now Josh is going to be getting the assembly of this car. This actually goes as a hidden install. We don't even tell the customer where everything is located at, for the point of security, to make sure that nobody tampers with it and does things that can make it fail. So we're going to get this bad boy aligned in the shop. Josh is going to start the tear down. We're going to get this car situated, show you guys again how it works. And remember, if you need to get your car prevented from being stolen, hit us up at AUDIOZONE here at 972-513-0111. You can either call or text that, or just come visit us at 930 North Beltline Road, suite number 130 in Irving, Texas. We'll definitely help you get set up so you can have a peace of mind sleeping in your car. It's a scary thing that happens, but you know what the reality is? It's the truth that we deal with. We have to do what we have to do to be able to prevent our investments from being stolen. So I'll come back to you in a minute as Josh begins to tear down. I'm not going to show you where everything goes, but kind of show you how much work is going into making these builds possible and what they do with the final results. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm gonna give you a little, not too much, but just so y'all can see. So the bottom panels have to come out. The dash has to come out. Radio has to come out. Airbag, all this needs to come out in this build, and he starts doing what he has to do. I got a question, Jay. Show us exactly what's going on right now with the tape and what we got going on there. So if y'all, let me see if I can turn a light here for y'all. But this is a factory wire, and you can see like a felt material. And then this is the tape that we use. Man, can you tell the difference? You can't. The reason we do that, when we install everything to this vehicle, we make everything completely hidden and completely gone. You're not going to find it. You have to go through a lot, and we're not going to get into details to try to even get this in. That's why it takes so long to install. But we take that extra precaution of making it very difficult for you to just pop this car and try to find any kind of wires or try to find anything. We make everything look like it's stock. We do that for the reason of security, obviously. So if they have time to play with your car for whatever reason, you will not have to worry about it. They're not going to find these wires. Everything's tapped in like it's factory, y'all. So I can't show you all the details or anything like that because obviously security, but when it gets done the right way, to the point where it's very, even for a technician to find everything in this car is very difficult. We don't use the standard locations for nothing. Everything on the schematics, we don't actually use it the same way. We have other locations we found to be able to get this installed without it, having issues, but actually completely hidden. So it's not normal. It's not like a normal shop install where they can just come in and kind of guess where everything normally is, because that's where everybody puts it. It's not done the same when we do here at AUDIOZONE. We actually found ways to make it very difficult for them to have. We have a high success rate so far of stopping these cars from being stolen and taken. And we have a high success rate also of making them, virtually impossible for you to get to, which is kind of what we wanted to do when we started building these units out for your security of your car. The drone definitely helps a lot because it's an instant notification to your phone, and I'll show you that at the end of this video. But what it does is that anything happens to the vehicle, they try to break a glass or cut the glass, and they try to open a door, open the hood, open the trunk, lift up the car for any kind of angle, with a tow truck or jacks or whatever they want to do there. They want to try to anything on the vehicle. your phone is going off instantly, giving you the option of being able to know what's going on with your vehicle. Today we just posted a live video on Instagram of a guy who had a car alarm that we installed for him back in the day. It's a Dodge Charger Hellcat. We did a Viper system on it back in the day, and his unit went off on him and notified him that something was going on, and he went ahead and walked outside, and they actually shot at him when he tried to confront them. So watch that on Instagram with _AUDIOZONE on the IG. You can watch that live video. We did an interview with him so you guys could actually see how dangerous this has really became with these cars. For you guys that do not know, this car is 60 times more likely to be stolen than any other car, and that's actually became a problem, y'all. It's a very beautiful, popular car, but it's like he says, he doesn't know if his life is worth the car. He'd rather get rid of the car and keep his life. And some people are finding themselves in this range, you know, of what's going on. So, you know, we're doing our best here to help the community with being able to retain their cars and be able to secure their vehicles and not get them stolen. You know, we're doing advanced kill switches, advanced cutoffs in certain places to make sure that this car is not drivable when she's armed. And also making sure that you're notified. But I do want to step a note: if you're notified that your car is being tampered with, be careful, because these guys are criminals stealing these cars. You could get shot at and you could lose your life. So be very smart with, you know, with how you use what you have in your vehicle. But a GPS tracker is definitely a great way to be able to recover your car. GPRS systems notifying you of what's going on with your car is also a great way to be able to prevent your car from being stolen and communicating with you on your phone of what's going on. I'm gonna let Josh get back to the install. I'm not going to show y'all much from here, more on the install, but I will show you the end results of what the alarm does, how it works, and what it does to protect your investments. So if you need it, man, hit us up here at AUDIOZONE. We're at 930 North Beltline Road here in Irving, Texas. Our phone number is 972-513-0111. You can call or text us to set up your appointment today to secure your vehicle. Doesn't have to be a Dodge. If you own a Corvette, which is popular now for theft, if you own a Camaro, an Audi, if you own a Mercedes, if you own a Honda, if you own a Kia, bring it to us and we'll definitely get you situated. When I said that, this Mercedes, Audi, what happened?
Mercedes.
You like doing Mercedes? Truthfully,
I don't support Nazi cars.
The reason he says that, y'all, because those cars are a lot more difficult. But for you guys that do not know, Chrysler was bought by Stellantis. Before it was Stellantis, it was Daimler. Daimler is Mercedes-Benz. So a lot of this technology that's in these cars today come from the Mercedes-Benz platform from the late 90s, early 2000s, all the way up to the kind of where we're at. And people didn't know that. You didn't know that? Yeah, because right now it's Stellantis. But if you look at these cars, they were always Daimler, Chrysler. Daimler is Mercedes-Benz. So that's why you see the Sprinters and all these things out there that are like that. That's where they come from, y'all. But I'm gonna get back to letting the guys do what they gotta do. Stay tuned. Y'all, so now let me show you what's going on. Going back to the Charger. Everything is back to normal in stock, all right? So that's kind of, Josh is grinding back there, but you know, it is what it is. Joshua! Josh! 2 seconds, let me give people on YouTube an update. Long story short, everything's back together in here. We've already tested the drone. We've done all the stuff that we need to do. Now I'm gonna deliver it to her. She's picking up for her husband, so I'm actually gonna call him on the phone. I've already done the setup with him on it, and we're just gonna go through, make sure everything operating the way that it's supposed to, and make sure that she is good to go. So right now, let me actually show you something. Hold on. Where's the kick of this bad boy, Josh? Yeah, okay. So let me show y'all something. My bad, y'all. But look at the keys, and this is the key fob. Look at the T12 unit. That's right here. Where's she at? So that's the T12 rechargeable. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all something. Now when the vehicle is here, I can actually start the car. Hit the brake down, start the car. When I actually activate the device, now the vehicle is no longer starting. The keys are right here in my hands. I cannot start the vehicle. All right, so that's something to prevent the theft, and it does other kills. We can't talk about it all, but it kills the car from being started, period. It kills the car from being moved or programmed, like you literally locked out of the vehicle. And also at the same time, everything gonna be going off on the remote control. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Well, actually, let me just finish this for y'all. Y'all saw that I armed it. The car doesn't start. Now I'm gonna hit on the key fob here. The alarm's going off. Car does not start. I'm notifying them that something happened there. I'm gonna disarm the alarm. So I'm gonna hit this where it says disarm, and now I can actually start the vehicle. Kill switches and everything else is working the way they're supposed to. There's other things that are involved that I can't break in the video, but the car will be disabled. On top of that, being that it has a 3,000 feet range on the alarm itself, so when I grab this key fob and I lock it, She's telling you that she's armed. Now I can actually come. Let me turn off this light for y'all. So now that I see that it's armed, the vehicle is armed. Anything that happens to the car, and this is something else that y'all don't understand. The thing that when we do the installs, most people have them where you can use the factory key fob and it work what they call data. It allows you to be able to use your factory key fob and run the factory alarm system and also run the aftermarket alarm system. Well, let me tell you where the failure is. If you have this installed that way and somebody clones your key, if somebody comes with a relay box or somebody does any of those things, gets a key from the dealership, they can legally just come to your car, disarm with the factory key fob, right? The install, as you can tell right now, I'm gonna hit the status button, tell me the key is armed. I'm gonna come here and unlock the door. The door's open, but now the alarm is going off. I can't turn it off with the factory key fob, which is a great thing. And I'm hitting it here, look, the factory key fob, and I can't start the car. This is going off telling me that there's a theft to the vehicle. I'm going to hit the disarm, hit it again. One time shuts up the remote, one time it's gonna shut off the car from going off, so I'm gonna hit that button there, and then we have the full disarm. Once we have the disarm on the unit, alarm is off. One more time, we'll actually disarm the unit, and now we can come back to starting the vehicle. So that tells you it's secured and your OEM key fobs do not work. That means that they will not be able to relay box your car or get a clone of your key or any of that and take over your vehicle. They're not going to do it. The car is completely disabled at that point in time, which is a great feature that we've added to this. It's not a standard install. This is part of our packages that we do here in the shop, but it allows the car to not be started. Also, you can't use the OEM key fob, man, to get your car. So I'm gonna go outside and give it to the customer, show them how the drone works. We're gonna be doing it over the phone, and we have another happy customer, so stay tuned. Cruise crew, so we have Mrs. Dexter here picking up the vehicle. Yeah, she's driving. Can you believe that? Most men don't let their wives drive the car, you know? But I'm gonna show you a couple features. We're actually gonna do something with him on the phone, and I'm gonna show you how this is working here. I'm gonna give you the key fob, and I'm gonna show you how this works. So, Mr. Dexter, so I got you on the phone here. We're doing a little ending of this build of your car. I got your wifey here, so I want you to do me a favor. I want you to come over here first, Mrs. Dexter. Let's do some testing together. Let's open up the car and turn on the car like you normally would, just like if you're normally gonna get in the car and take off. Well, no, you hit remote start.
You said how we normally do.
Okay. Like you're gonna start it, so just go ahead and turn on the car. I mean, you know, drive like you're gonna drive normally drive. You got in there, you're taking off, right? Okay, now come outside the vehicle now. Now turn off the car. Sorry, my bad. Turn off the car. And now we're gonna have Dexter do something. So Dexter, while you're on the phone, do me a favor and get your application and lock the vehicle down. We're not gonna do remote, we're just gonna do it. Okay, so now pretend that you're gonna go drive the car. Like just get in there and take the car. The alarm's going off. Keep on going. Pretend you're taking the car. So right now, what's going on, Mrs. Dexter?
It won't start.
It won't start. It's not letting you do nothing. So right now your car is disabled. Now while you got the key fob in your hand, Miss Dexter, go ahead and hit the button on there 3 times. It could be the unlock on the right. So click it 1 time to shut the remote. Press and hold it a bit longer again. Okay. Hit it again until you see it say disarm, because right now it's sending signals to the phone and everything. Keep on hitting it, press it until you see it, and 1 more time till it says turned off. Press and hold it for a little. It's 2-way, yeah. There you go. So alarm, and now hit it 1 more time, and you're disarmed. Okay, now start the vehicle. So now you're back to normal. All right, cool. What I just showed your wife, Dexter, is that while the system is armed, how she can't start the car even if she has the keys, you have access from that from your phone and from the key fob, making it where they can't steal your car. Does that make sense? But you're all good to go. I'm gonna release the vehicle to your wifey and enjoy, man. Any questions or concerns you have, you let us know, okay? No problem, Miss Dexter. God bless you. Miss Dexter, you have a great one. God bless you. What was your name? I'm calling you Miss Dexter.
That's cool.
Tia, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, so. All right, Josh, you did another great job on that one, buddy. Right now, that one's secured, man. How you feel to know that we're actually doing something to help this Mopar pandemic going on?
Feels good.
It feels good to know people sleeping better, man. We actually had a dude sleep in his car, man, but that's a whole nother video y'all gonna see. But I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, thank you guys for the watching. Always thank you guys for the support. Y'all be good and God bless. Don't forget to check us out here at AUDIOZONE, 930 North Beltline Road in Irving, Texas. Phone number is 972-513-0111. You can call or text to set yourself up today. God bless.